1. You are looking live at the campus at Spencer Public Schools this afternoon. Zaleski Sports proudly brings you high school softball, a Eastern Clover Belt Conference matchup between the Columbus Dons and the Spencer Rockets. Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here, joined by the master of the modulator, Miss Ruth Walsh. And we're here to bring you exciting softball. I'm looking at the dome in the background there, where they do play basketball and volleyball for the fall and winter seasons here at Spencer. A tale of two teams. Columbus undefeated in the conference at 11-0. This is their last conference game, and they would like to finish it undefeated if they could. And Spencer, on the other hand, is 2-5 in the Eastern Clover Belt with 5 yet to go. They've got 5 more conference games to play, and that they stand at 2-5, and they would like nothing more than to put a blemish on the Dons' conference season. Columbus at 15-1 overall, and Spencer at 3-10. Columbus head coached by Troy Zimmerman. They had a big win yesterday versus Eau Claire Regis in 6. They won 11-1. Another home run for Shelby Spada in the season. Let's look at the defense now for the ladies from Spencer. Berkeley, Ireland is in the circle for the Rockets. Lydia Lau, the catcher. Emma Neiman at first base. Hannah Schreiner, the second baseman. Emma Schultz, the shortstop. Addie Soik, the freshman, at third. Alexa Weber in left. Chloe Tim in center, and Keely Shue in right. Danielle Sobak is the designated player for Coach Heidi Brostowitz and the Spencer Rockets. Leading off here for Columbus will be Kate Casperson, then Abby Wojcik, and then Shelby Spada. 1, 2, 3, and we are underway here from Spencer, and the first pitch is a ball. Starting 5 minutes early, which is okay, as I've got Civic Band rehearsal at 7, just down the road, and a base hit to left field for Casperson, and she leads off with a single to left. Kind of nice to have a producer when you're used to doing it all by yourself. Thank you very much, Miss Ruth. This is Abby Wojcik. Abby will be pitching today. Runner goes, and she's in there safe at second. So Casperson now at second base. And ball 1 to Wojcik. I wonder where Abby's dad is working today. He usually watches us as he does field work. She squares the bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike, throw to third. And she's in. And the aggressive Kate Casperson now at third base, back-to-back stolen bases. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. And she hits down the right side, and right up the middle, and Ireland had nowhere to go. So an infield hit for Abby Wojcik. It looked like she hit it to the right. We've got a lot of glare where we're sitting right here. And here's Shelby Spada, the sweeper. She cleans the bases off. Throw back to third as Wojcik advances to second base. The runners now at second and third with nobody out. And the danger is Shelby Spada in the box. Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. They're your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. High fly ball to center field. Off of Tim's glove, that'll bring in 1. Here comes Wojcik with the second run. Spada for a triple, a 2 RBI triple for Shelby Spada. And right away, it is 2-0 in favor of Columbus. Just underway here. Columbus coming out with hot bats here. Nobody out in Yaboa, the batter. She's playing in left field today, Akusia. And to finish that chat about our friends from Seamless Roofing, they're your hail damage experts. They serve all of central Wisconsin in both residential and commercial roofing. Get a free estimate at Seamless Commercial Roofing. Swing and a miss for Yaboa. Marshfield Dairy Fest is May 30th and 31st. Check out marshfieldchamber.com for all the details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend at Dairy Fest. May 30th and 31st. Where did May go? My gosh. Here's the pitch. Bunt. Foul. Put more spring in your step at Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. Get your locks cut, colored, styled, and looking fresh as spring temperatures heat up. Blues Hair Studio is open Monday through Friday with appointment times to match your schedule. Get an online appointment at blueshairstudio.com. That pitch high. Even if you don't pitch to Shelby Spada and you walk her either intentionally or pitch her carefully, once she gets on the bases, she's going to steal them like crazy. High fly ball for Yaboa to center field. Up against the fence, that will bring in Spada, and Yaboa will have a stand-up double and an RBI. Yet to have an out here for Sienna Adler, the third baseman. Number 5 hitter in the lineup for Coach Zimmerman. Right up the box. And here goes Yaboa. She's going to come home. And she slides in. And Adler will end up at third. So Adler with an RBI double. And ends up at third. And it's 4-0. And we've got a defensive timeout here while they chat. We'll talk to you about some of our friends. First of all, Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the central Wisconsin community with orthopedics, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Defensive conference over. And it doesn't get any easier. For Spencer is Izzy Holtz, who's been swinging a hot bat lately. We'll step in the box, batting from the left side. Izzy playing second base. Had a fine season on defense. Excellent bunt. That is an excellent bunt. Addie Soik did the right thing. She fielded it. She looked the runner back at third, but with the speed of Holtz, she beat it. She easily got the first. Callie Bell, the batter. She takes inside. They cut the throw off. Izzy Holtz now at second. Runners at second and third. Still nobody out. Callie Bell, the batter. Coach Zimmerman can play long ball and small ball too. You can see here either big flies or bunts. Pitch high. Adler will retreat. I may move that microphone, that crowd microphone. The wind is blowing pretty hard. Ground ball to third. Soik will scoop it up, go to first, get the out, and an RBI for Callie Bell. Good job for Soik. Taught her mother in Loyal back in the day. So that'll bring in Sienna Adler from third. And Holes will advance to second. One away brings up the number 8 hitter, Ashley Weiler, swinging a hot bat as well. Right up the middle, scooped up by Schultz over the first. Got the out, but an RBI for Ashley Weiler. 2 down as Holtz scores. Kylie Lingford, the batter, number 9 hitter in the lineup for Coach Zimmerman. That pitch high. Berkeley, Ireland. Tall young lady. Sun's out, guns out, I said to her when I saw her. And strike. Kylie Linkford, Ashley Weiler, and Akusia Yaboa, the 3 seniors for Columbus. Pitch high. Had a nice little gathering after the game last night after they defeated Regis at the fairgrounds, and I was cordially invited to partake in their gathering. So I much appreciated to the Marshfield Columbus people, Coach Troy Zimmerman and the players, for letting me join them in some Arby's roast beef. Ground ball, Soik gloves it, goes to first, and that'll end it. Big inning for the Dons as they score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We head to the bottom of the first. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShudsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Are we ready to rock and roll? We are. All right, bottom of the first inning. The defense for Columbus. Abby Wojcik in the circle for the Dons. Ashley Weiler catching. Callie Bell at first. Izzy Holtz at second. Kate Kasperson, the shortstop. Sienna Adler at third. The outfield. Left fielder Akusia Yaboa. Shelby Spada in center. Kylie Linkford in right. Whew, there. Soik leading off. Kasperson will throw her out. Good defensive play to get the out of the speedy Soik. Lydia Lau will step in now, number 2 hitter. Hannah Schreiner on deck. Abby Wojcik getting the start today. She has gotten some really good innings the last week or two. Yaboa, the number 1 pitcher. And Abby Wojcik getting some really good work here. She's going to have to do it next year. Hit the second base. Holtz. Bell put out for out number 2. At Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is their top priority. They service all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning installation, providing professional service to Stratford, Marshfield, and the surrounding areas. Call Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your home comfort experts. Hannah Schreiner with 2 outs. Takes ball 1. Right back at us. That's why that chain is there. Now, if you were at Carson Park in Eau Claire, you sit way up high, and there's no screen in front of those windows. We've had some baseballs fly into the press box. Yeah, you learn to dodge and weave. Arts Body Shop, quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Inside makes it 3-1. Abby Wojcik, a sophomore, number 14. Plays basketball. I know for sure. I've seen her play basketball and softball. Does well in both. There's a strike. In a little bit, I'll check the feed on YouTube to see who's watching, and 10-1, her father will chime in and say, "Yeah, I'm here and I'm doing this." He watches in the tractor cab. Fouled off. Hannah Schreiner, the batter, with 2 outs. Full count, 3-2. Fly ball to right center. That's going to drop for a base hit. Pick up against the fence. She's digging for second. Schreiner will get there standing up. So a 2-out double for Hannah Schreiner. It'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Emma Schultz. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Schreiner at second. Schultz, the batter, swings and misses at strike 1. Special thanks to our game day sponsors, Woodfield Inn and Suites, Rem's Funeral Home, and G&D Wood Products. The pitch in the dirt. Good stop for Ashley Weiler. She has done such a good job behind the plate this season. Abby wearing her Intimidator sunglasses. She puts those on, she looks pretty rad. Another low pitch. 2-1 to count. Danielle Sobak, the DP, on deck. Got the inside corner and the strike. 2-2. The pitch. Yeah, full count now. Abby Wojcik will be the number 1 pitcher next season, as Kusia Yaboa will be graduating here in about another week. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. That's what we said, I talked about yesterday, is that you finally get these kids to where you got them trained and ready to go and do things, and they graduate on you. I taught Ruth's mother and her uncles, and I got them singing well, and what did they do? They graduated. And Schultz draws a walk.
They don't do that no more.
2 down, and we've had a double and a walk. And this will be the number 5 hitter, Danielle Sobak. Columbus in their navy blue with the white pinstripes, white numbers, letters, and trim. The script writing in the front, Columbus. Spencer with the block letters in white on their red jersey tops and black numbers, black pants. Pitch is high, count even at 1-1. Heidi Brostowitz, remember her as a young lady over in Greenwood and finished her high school career over here in Spencer. Longtime teacher here and coach. Ground ball foul. We wish all of the kids who are playing all the best as they graduate to seniors. Molchek having a little trouble. Had several of them in the dirt. I don't know if she's trying to throw a change-up or an off-speed. That's low and away. Full count now, 3-2 to Sobak. Runners at first and second with 2 away. And walked her. So back-to-back walks now have loaded the bases. 2 away, and the number 6 hitter, Keely Shue, the right fielder, steps in. Wojcik got the first 2 out on 2 ground outs, and since then has given up a double and walked 2. Here's a high fly ball. Spada, spot on. High fly ball caught by Spada, and center ends the threat. They load the bases but do not score. We head to the top of the second inning. It's 6-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Welcome back, friends. Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield is now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. Hey, it's time to get your pool ready for summer. Contact Rigel Plumbing and Heating in Marshfield, your local BioGuard dealer, for the products and expertise to do it right. Top of the second inning, top of the order, Kate Casperson led off the game with a single and scored. Number 9 takes a ball. 2-0 the count. Casperson, Wojcik, and Spada do up here in the top of the second inning, top of the order. They batted 9 in the first. Another ball, and Ireland's gotten behind 3-0. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike. Clouds are starting to roll in. They're talking about mostly cloudy tomorrow. Called a strike. Full count now, 3-2. And by the weekend, you know, we've been spoiled here the last 5-6 days. We've had upper 70s, lower 80s. The pitch. Holy cow, popped up high in foul territory. And gloved by Emma Neiman for the first out. One down brings up Abby Wojcik. Single, run scored in the first. First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage County. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. Wojcik takes ball 1. Always has those black batting gloves on. Ground ball to short. Schultz. Neiman came down with it in time. So 2 up, 2 down. Brings up the dangerous Shelby Spada. Had another home run yesterday. Don't dare walk her because she'll steal. She'll score just stealing bases. She takes strike 1. Ireland now here in a roll for Spencer. Had a rough first inning. Much better here in the second. Ground little chopper foul. Dad Scott out in center field with his camera taking pictures. If you do a lot of stuff on Facebook, just look up Shelby Spada or Scott or Columbus softball, and a lot of nice pictures. Takes a lot. Here's the pitch. Little number to third. Soik will glove it over to Neiman. And a 1-2-3 inning. Ahead to the Bottom of the second inning, and it's 6-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShudsDelivered.com.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shy.
Shy is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive fast pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old. They consist of girls from central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. Marshfield Fast Pitch specializes in player physical and mental development with the hopes of making a big impact on their team. Visit our website at marshfieldfastpitch.com.
Nice, you know that. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, for expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Their team of professionals uses the latest technology to ensure that your vehicle comes back to you looking like new. They provide free estimates and work with your insurance company to make it easy on you. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive in Marshfield's beautiful south side. Bottom of the second inning. Berkeley, Ireland, Emma Neiman, and Alexa Weber due up for the Rockets. Abby Wolchik in the circle. Joe Anderson here, joined by Ruthie Walsh on production. It's always nice every once in a while to get a producer and one that knows what they're doing.
I could have come yesterday, but I was so being needed. Sorry.
We're going to do soccer on Thursday. Whoa, ground fly ball to Spada, center field. Shelby Spada spot on with the catch. One up, one down. Smith Brothers Meats. Hey, get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. Saturdays, 8 to 4. Smith Brothers Meats of Colby. Wolchik's pitch in the dirt. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind. Roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. Ground ball. Casperson. Bell. And Neiman grounds out for out number 2. Alexa Weber, the batter. Hey, this is something I got to do. Milwaukee Tools demo days are this Friday and Saturday at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Great deals on Milwaukee Tools and outdoor power equipment this Friday and Saturday at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. 2 away. Alexa Weber, the batter. Sun is at just the right angle that it comes right in where we're set up and it get enough glare. You know, we were talking about how cold we were. Now we're complaining we're hot. The pitch inside for a ball. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Wolchik comes back with a strike. 2-1 to count. Wolchik steps on the plate, gets set, the windup and the pitch. A little flare. Izzy Hull says no problem. Nice catch by the second baseman. 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the second. Head to the top of the third. Still Columbus 6-0. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by ShudsDelivered.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Hello, Hello, it's Mayor Lois T. Strake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to marshfieldchamber.com.
Welcome back, friends. Buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick of Marshfield. Gross Buick is home of the lifetime engine warranty on select vehicles, and they back all purchases with a full service department where you get a free courtesy car. Gross Buick of Marshfield. Top of the third inning for Columbus, it'll be Yeboah, Adler, and Holtz in the batting order. Berkeley, Ireland pitching for Spencer. Nice to have the cloud kind of cover up the sun. Yeboah flare to right field. Shu makes the catch. And after a 9-batter first inning, Berkeley, Ireland has really settled down and has gotten the last 7 batters out. And Schultz couldn't quite get the handle on it, so it's going to be an E6 as Sienna Adler ends up at first base. She had trouble making the exchange from glove to hand and threw it high. Neiman had everything she could to do to try to track it down. And that's all Columbus needs, is something like that to happen, and they can come back and bite you. Izzy Holtz, first pitch to Soik. Soik will go to 1. She did the right thing. I tell you, Addie Soik she did the right thing. She got the out. She knew she couldn't get the out at second, the lead runner, so she thought, let's get the sure out at 1. Smart thinking. Callie Bell with 2 down and Sienna Adler at second. That pitch high. Berkeley, Ireland. Right-hander. The pitch. The first 6 batters she faced all got a hit. And since then, she has got 8 of the last 9 batters out. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across central Wisconsin on your accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. And don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. They make those fresh cheese curds every day. That's going to be foul. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. You definitely want to be my friend. Buy me Nasonville cheese curds and bring sausage, and I will be your eternal friend.
I'm already a friend.
Nice pitch. Boy, there's a little pop on that one. Callie Bell with the 2-2 count on her. And down on strikes to end the inning. Head to the bottom of the third, 6-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
We're back here in Spencer, and Doug Wojcik has checked in. He says, good afternoon, I'm in the field office. Laugh out loud. I wonder which field he's in today. All right, the bottom of the third inning for Spencer. It will be top of the order in Addie Soik, Lydia Lau, and Hannah Schreiner. Abby Wojcik in her third inning of work has given up 1 hit, walked 2. Facing the top of the order from Spencer. Addie's mom's Shannon. Student of mine and loyal back in the day. And Addie, a fine athlete. Mom was a pretty doggone good athlete, too. Wojcik's pitch, high for a ball. Mrs. Neiman must be... She hit the wrong button. There's nobody out. There she goes. 1 and 2 the count. That's better. We've had 2 outs and we've only had, this is the first batter. Here's the pitch. It's a big swing and a miss. Two and 2's the count. And she swings, misses, batter is out. And that's a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Abby Wojcik records her first strikeout of the afternoon. Anybody else want to chime in on the YouTube page? We've got a nice little viewership going on the network today. Thanks for tuning in. We know Doug has checked in. Anybody else like to get a shout out? Please leave a little note. This is Lydia. This is Lydia Lau, 0 for 1. Ground ball right to Wojcik. Scoops it over to first for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. Brings up the #3 hitter, Hannah Schreiner. Schreiner, the only Spencer Rocket with a hit so far. She had a 2-out double in the bottom of the first. Couple of games left for Columbus and Spencer as well. Columbus will play Nakusa and Rib Lake yet. For sure, we were talking about that last night at the gathering. Coach Brostowitz, I know she said she and her team have another game against Owen Withy for sure. She's got about 4 or 5 conference games left. I'll tell you something. The coaches' meetings for seeding are tomorrow night. So it should prove interesting. Columbus will, this is their last conference game. Ground popped up. Wojcik with the catch. 3 up, 3 down. Head to the top of the 4th, 6-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
What do you like most about Columbus Catholic Schools?
Amazing teachers, because they're funny and nice.
It's the small classroom sizes.
Because it teaches us to be kind.
We invite you to check out Columbus Catholic Schools and see for yourself why our students like it here. That if you really want your student to attend Columbus Catholic Schools, we will work with you as much as possible to make that reality. Contact us at 715-387-1177 or admissions@columbusdons.org for more information.
Welcome back. Ruth Walsh on production. Joe Anderson here with play-by-play. Top of the 4th. 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Columbus. Weiler, Lingford, and Casperson. Ashley Weiler 0 for 1. Grounded out to short in her first at-bat. Ashley's been swinging the bat pretty well here the last 5-6 games. Fly ball to left field. Weber makes the catch for out number 1. Becoming a pitcher's duel after the first inning. Kylie Lingford and the other senior, 3 on the Dons team. Ashley Weiler intends to go and get in the medical field at UW-Madison in the fall. Kylie Lingford is heading into the workforce. Bounces in the dirt. And Akusia Yaboa, she's going to a small college in Indiana. It's in South Bend. You might have heard of it. Notre Dame. She's going into medicine and finance. Fouled off for Lingford. She's got a good swing at it. Didn't get quite enough of it. Spencer outfielders playing deep. The pitch. Ground ball through the hole for a base hit. That's short. So a single for Kylie Lingford. You know, I was thinking about this on the way home last night. You look at the first 4 hitters for Columbus. In Kasperson, Wojcik, Spada, and Yaboa, you've got contact, you've got power, you've got speed. And then usually after that first 4 hitters, you don't get a lot of production, but you get a lot of production, especially from the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Watch out. I don't know if you saw that or not, but Lydia Lau made a tremendous catch against the fence on that pop-up. Second out. Holy cow. I thought that was going to go out of play, and Lau ate the fence and caught that ball. Good catch by the catcher, Lydia Lau, for the second out. Wojcik right past the shortstop. But to finish that thought, usually you put your weaker hitters towards the end of the batting order, and Bell, Weiler, and Lingford have been really making contact. And this is usually where Shelby Spot is dangerous. She likes to hit 2-out home runs. They'll pitch her inside, keep her honest. Spada with 12 home runs on the season, over 100 hits in her career, and she's just a junior. The pitch from Ireland. I was a little concerned for Berkeley, Ireland after the first inning, but she has really buckled down and settled down. She's done very well since that first inning. The pitch, high for a ball. Defense for Spencer's been pretty good. But you got to get hits at the right spot and get some lucky spots. And it's a walk. Loads the bases with 2 outs. And it doesn't get any easier because you got Akusia Yaboa who can hit the stuffing out of the ball too. Lingford at third, Wojcik at second, Spada at first, and Yaboa the batter. She hits a high fly ball, but it's playable. Could be trouble. And it bounces. Brings in Lingford and Wojcik and Spada. So 3 runs come in. As Yaboa with a double to center. 3 RBIs for Miss Yaboa. And it's now 9-0. And Columbus has that knack of scoring runs in bunches with 2 down. Sienna Adler with an RBI. An RBI double in the first. Reached on an error in the third. Yaboa at second. High fly ball to center field. Tim gives chase and makes the catch for the third out. 3 more come in for the Dons. We head to the bottom of the 4th, 9-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy. here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Back here in Spencer for softball, it's 9-0 Dons. Down the way at the baseball diamond, just down to our left, Spencer is hosting Loyal in a Clover Belt Conference matchup. Loyal having a tremendously positive baseball season this year, leading the conference. Emma Schultz steps into the batter's box against Abby Wojcik. Fouls that one away. Kind of become a pitcher's duel. Berkeley, Ireland had a rough first inning, gave up 6, but then settled down just 3 here in the 4th. But after she faced the first 6 hitters and gave up hits, she got out 11 in a row. 12 in a row. Ground ball off the leg of Adler, scooped up by Casperson, and got the out. Good pickup by Casperson. Bounced off Sienna Adler's right ankle, right over to Kate Casperson, scooped it up, gunned it over to Callie Bell at first, and got the putout. This is the DP, Danielle Sobak. Danielle with a walk in the first. And a big swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch for strike one. Spencer had the bases loaded in the first and couldn't push anybody over the home plate. And since then, it's been 3 up and 3 down. 7 in a row here, putouts for Abby Wojcik, foul ball. 1-2 the count. Keely Shue on deck. And on most teams in the conference, if you had Abby Wojcik, she'd be your starter. And here, she backs up Akusia Yaboa. Next year, she will be the one. And she's earned it. She's played very well, pitched very well. She plays left field, right field, pitches. The pitch, inside. Solback works to count to 2-2 now. The pitch, ground ball foul. It'll be interesting to see how the seeding goes tomorrow night. This is for divisions 2 through 5. The coaches' seeding meetings, they're all virtual. You know, you got to state your case why you think you should have this certain seed, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Columbus should be one of the top 3 seeds in their regional. Swing and a miss. And that's a Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro, like it never even happened. 2 down. But to finish that thought, we'll see how things come out. Blair Taylor is going to be in the mix. They've got a fine ball club. Columbus plays in Division 5. And a high fly ball as Shue pops up Two Holtz to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the top of the fifth. 9-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Blinded by the light. Singing again here in the press box. Joe Anderson here, joined by Ruthie Walsh on production. Top of the fifth. It'll bring up for Columbus Izzy Holtz, Callie Bell, Ashley Weiler. Izzy in the afternoon is 1 for 2. Single and a run scored in the first and a ground out in the third. Berkeley, Ireland in her fifth inning of work for Spencer. 9 runs on her time in the circle. 9 hits. As I've said before, she had kind of a rough first inning. But after that, has really settled down and only gave up 3 runs in the fourth. She had 3, 6, 9, 10 in a row putouts. And Holtz takes strike 1. Defense for Spencer's been pretty good, too. Addie Soik has done some good work at third. And a good catch by Keely Shue in right field. Alexa Weber's had a few putouts there and left as well. Count at 1-1 for Izzy Holtz. If you want to leave a message on the YouTube page, please do so. Bunt right in front of home plate. Throw to first. Good job by Lydia Lau to get the putout. And Lydia Lau had a fantastic catch against the screen on a pop-up. Callie Bell, 0 for 2. Ground out and a strikeout. Holy smokes! Off of Ireland. Ireland got that glove up in time. I think she's more scared than her. I don't think she's hurt. Well, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to hold off. We'll talk about the play. What happened is that Callie Bell hit a line drive right back up the box. That's why they wear masks, by the way, friends. And Berkeley, Ireland, it was a comeback right at her. And she was able to get her glove up in time and deflect it. Hannah Schreiner scooped up the deflection and tossed over to Emma Neiman to get the putout. Everybody's good. Everybody's fine. That's good. This is the number 8 hitter, Ashley Weiler, who is 0 for 2. And grounds to Soik. She gloves it over to first. Neiman makes the stretch and gets the putout. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the fifth coming up. 9-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball. Pitching change. We have Akusia Yaboa coming into the circle for Columbus here in the bottom of the fifth. I believe it's just a straight-up change of Abby Wojcik will go to left. Yes, she will. And Akusia Yaboa will go to the circle. 4 innings, one hitter. Walked 2, struck out 2, no runs allowed. Pitching line for Abby Wojcik, 4 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, no runs allowed. Akusia Yaboa getting her warm-up tosses, and we are very, very, very happy that Berkeley Ireland, the pitcher for Spencer, is okay. Comebacker came right off, a line shot. And she was able to get that glove up in time, and it was coming right for her face. And she got it up in front of her face, her glove, and it deflected off her glove. And the second baseman was able to retrieve it and toss it over the first to get the put out. Oh, the big news of the day. Pete Rose and several of the Black Sox players have been reinstated by Rob Manfred, the commissioner of Major League Baseball, today. That is a big story. I remember the day that Pete Rose was banned in 1989. Popped up out of play. This is Berkeley, Ireland, speaking of which. Good to see her in good health. But that'll be the story for the next few days, is the reinstatement of a majority of the Black Sox players from 1919 and Pete Rose, which would make them eligible to be elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. For those who don't know who the Black Sox were, in 1919, the Chicago White Sox played the Cincinnati Reds in the World Series. Fair ball, scooped up. Got her out. Good job by Sienna Adler. To get the put out, but to finish the story here as Emma Neiman steps in. The White Sox were favored big time to beat the Reds in the World Series in 1919, and several of the White Sox players felt they weren't getting paid enough, so they threw the World Series for the Reds. In other words, they took bribes to intentionally lose, where people bet on the Reds, the underdog, to win, and it was discovered, and they were banned by baseball commissioner Kennesaw Mountain Landis. Bart Giamatti in 1989 banned Pete Rose for gambling. And finally admitted he was doing it several years afterwards. Ruthie's getting in the shade. Popped up by Neiman, and it's out of play. Emma Neiman in the afternoon, 0 for 1. Grounded out to Kate Casperson at short. Well, a little history lesson brought to you today by. But they are eligible to be elected to the Hall of Fame. That'll be the talk of the town and the country for the next few days, for sure. Full count to Neiman. The pitch. And that is a Servpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Servpro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Servpro. Like it never even happened. 2 down. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Alexa Weber. Alexa popped up to Izzy Holtz in the second inning. 0 for 1. And she takes ball 1. Coming up on an hour of actual game time here. We started at 4:55, and the temperature is about 80 degrees. A beautiful afternoon here in central Wisconsin. Outfield straightaway, except Spada in center field favors right field. And Yaboa in relief of Wojcik in the circle. 2 down, bases empty. Chopper, Casperson, Bell.
Of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back here in Spencer, about top of the 6th, and the Dons will bring to the plate the 9-1-2 hitters, Kylie Lingford, Kate Casperson, and Abby Wojcik. Kylie Lingford, 1 for 2, grounded out in the first inning, but had a single and scored one of the 3 runs in the 4th inning for the Dons. And Berkeley Ireland starts her out with a strike. Ireland with some pop. The windup in the pitch. Low for a ball. Still waiting for somebody else to chime in. We're glad that Doug Wojcik has said hello. We're looking for other people to say hello as well on the comments section of the YouTube page. Got a nice group watching. Thank you for tuning in. It's indeed our pleasure that you welcome us into your homes or whatever. Right back at us. We do appreciate the viewership. Two and two the count. Ireland gets the sign. The windup and the pitch. Floater, it's going to drop. And right center field for a base hit. So Lingford 2 for 3 in the afternoon. Is at first base. Top of the order, Kate Casperson 1 for 3. Since that leadoff single in the first, she's popped up the first and to the catcher. She slaps one to center field. Tim makes the catch. Good catch for center fielder Chloe Tim. 1 down now brings up Abby Wojcik. Abby in the afternoon, a single, a run scored in the first, a ground out, and did the same in the 4th. Another single and a run scored. 2 for 3 in the afternoon. Dad is in the field office. Wojcik now is in left field. She and Nakusia Yaboa have switched positions. Ground ball through the hole at short. 2 on, 1 out. Wojcik at first. Lingford at second. And Shelby Spada will step into the batter's box. Takes ball 1. Yeah, coaches' meetings are tomorrow for seeding. They are virtually, are not yet computerized as basketball is for sure. So they still got to make their case. Spada with a fly ball to right. Shue makes the catch. Lingford will head to third. A good sac fly for Shelby Spada for the second out. So now Wojcik stays at first. Lingford advances to third. And Nakusia Yaboa, the batter. And Nakusia, she gets a hold of the ball with that bat. She can drive it for extra bases as well. Ireland's pitch. Wojcik. And Wojcik thrown out. trying to steal second. Good throw by Lydia Lau. Good squeeze by Emma Schultz to get the put out, and that ends the threat. We head to the bottom of the sixth, 9-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Selesky Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield, is your local Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. They have it all, including farm tractors and the best-selling and #1 rated in durability and owner experience Kubota compact do-it-all tractors. And don't forget the versatile Kubota RTV utility vehicles, along with Kubota zero-turn mowers for the best lawn care equipment. Get them all at Chili Implement. Chili Implement is open Monday through Saturday. Call us or visit our website at chiliimplement.com.
Have you outgrown your old furniture? Well, I can relate. Then get into Mall Furniture today. We are never short on inventory, and we are never short on bringing you great deals. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, recliners, lift chairs, and big clearance recliners. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
We're back here in Spencer, bottom of the sixth. 9-0 Columbus leading the Spencer Rockets. Joe Anderson here, Ruth Walsh on production. Been a pretty good game. Spencer's had their moments where they could have scored, but just got snuffed out. They had a really good chance in the bottom of the first. They had bases loaded and had 2 outs and couldn't get a run over. Top of the order coming up for the Rockets and Addie Soik. And Addie Soik having a fine day out on the field, but 0 for 2 in the batter's box. Ground out and a strikeout for Miss Soik. Lydia Lau and Hannah Schreiner due up here in the sixth. We will go 7 for sure. A little over an hour and 5 minutes of game time. We started at 4:55. The pitch from Yaboa, a little fouled off. We'll see what the seeds will be. Don't go to WIAA.org too soon. You're better off to wait until Thursday afternoon to see the seedings. And I know that Jason Zaleski will have his prognostications coming up on ZaleskySports.com. Columbus in line most likely for a 1 or a 2 seed. We'll have to see what comes out of it. Take a quick look at do you have the scoreboard sponsor up? You need to do that. And you have your lower thirds up? Okay. Thanks, Jason. And that's a ground out for Soik. So 1 out. Foul that one off. Well, the group for regionals that involves Columbus after this pitch. Lydia Lau, the batter, 1 and 2 count to her. We'll do it after this at bat very quickly. 1 away. Here's the pitch from Yaboa. Ground ball. Casperson. Bell. Back-to-back putouts for that duo. 2 down. The regional that involves Columbus Catholic also has in it Blair Taylor, Alma Center Lincoln, Cochrane Fountain City, New Lisbon, Pepin Alma, Pittsville, Port Edwards, and my alma mater, Royal. Two down brings up Hannah Schreiner. Beautiful afternoon for softball, and Schreiner swings and misses. Count even at 1-1. Heidi Brostowitz coaching down at third. 2 outs. And swing and a miss for strike 2. Schreiner, the second baseman for the Rockets. She's a senior. Falls one right back at us. Seniors were Spencer Rockets this year. Keely Shue, Berkeley, Ireland, Hannah Schreiner, Emma Neiman, and Haley Rucker. They'll be walking across the stage here in a week or so. Pitch in the dirt from Yaboa. 2-2 the count with 2 away, bases empty. Hannah Schreiner, 1 for 2. The pitch. Ground ball, it's going to go foul down the third baseline. Six in the first, 3 in the fourth. The scoring for Columbus, and Spencer looking to get a run here in the 6th. That pitch in the dirt. Although they haven't given up a run, in my opinion, Columbus hasn't looked sharp pitching today, neither Wojcik or Yaboa. And that's a walk, 2-out walk given up to Lydia Lau, or pardon me, to Hannah Schreiner. This is Emma Schultz batting cleanup today to shortstop. Emma with a walk and a ground out to Kate Casperson at short. She's got Hannah Schreiner at first. Swing and a miss. Count now 0-2. Yaboa, the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-2 the count. And that's a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. That'll end the inning. We head to the 7th. 9-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Chloe Tim. We have a new pitcher coming in for Spencer here in the 7th. It's Chloe Tim. And Chloe had been playing in center. I believe they're just going to do a straight switch. I'm not sure. 6, 9, 11. Pretty good pitching line for Berkeley, Ireland. 6 innings, 11 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 9 runs. And Chloe Tim here in the 7th will face Akusia Yaboa, Sienna Adler, and Izzy Holtz. I believe they put Weber in center, Tim in the circle, and Berkeley, Ireland went to left. And Yaboa hits a foul ball over the first base dugout. Thankfully, no one is at the Zaleski Mobile 2. I've parked right next to the press box here, and I'm always a little leery, but I don't like carrying all the equipment that far. Yaboa now with a count of 1-1. Sienna Adler on deck. Izzy Holtz in the hole. 1-1 the count. Tim. Ball 2. Spencer is in, I believe, D4, so they are in a different grouping. 5 divisions in softball. I believe D4 includes Colby Abbey and Neilsville. And that pitch in the dirt, and Yaboa draws a leadoff walk here in the 7th. Sienna Adler. 1 for 3. He had a double and an RBI double in the first and reached on an error and flew out to center. Adler takes a strike, snap back, throw down the first. Yaboa back in time. She gets back. got a little dirt on the uniform. She's not the best person to slide. She will do it, but she doesn't like to do it. Ground ball to third. Soik can't glove it, and it's going to be an E5 on a hot smash by Sienna Adler. As Yaboa goes to second. Soik had a good shot at it, but couldn't put it in the glove. Izzy Holtz. Yaboa at second, Adler at first, Holtz the batter in a count of 2-0. Chloe Tim in relief here in the 7th inning for Spencer. Tim, a left-hander. Moves from center to pitching. Alexa Weber, I believe, moved to center. And Ireland, the starting pitcher, Berkeley, Ireland, moved to left. I may be mistaken, but I believe that's what happened. Nothing doing on the bases. Izzy Holtz now with a 3-0 count. The windup in the pitch. And that's ball 4, and bases loaded with nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Yaboa now at third, Adler at second. And Holtz at first for Callie Bell. That pitch high. And I think they're going to play an awful lot of taking here. Going to make Chloe Tim throw strikes. And there's a strike. Throw back to third. And Yaboa is Getting dangerously close to being picked off. Count of 1-1 with nobody out, bases loaded. Callie Bell takes high for ball 2. Not an awful lot of territory unless the ball skips towards the dugouts. Are you going to try to score? Foul down the first baseline. Yeah, there's not an awful lot of space behind the plate and the backstop. 2-2 the count. The Tim pitch. And strike 3 to Callie Bell. Good pitch for Chloe Tim to get the first out. That'll bring up Ashley Weiler. And Ashley Weiler in the afternoon, a ground out, a fly out, and a ground out. And Tim starts her out with a strike. We are in the 7th, so the 10-run rule doesn't apply because Spencer would have to get a potential for that. Pop fly, going to drop in right. Yaboa will score. So Ashley Weiler gets an RBI single to right to make it 10-0 as she brings in Akusia Yaboa. Adler now at third. Holtz at second. Weiler at first, and Kylie Lingford, the batter. Whenever I kind of make a comment on the pitching that's struggling or whatever, then the pitchers come right back and start shooting strikes. The pitch is low. Got some people sitting out in some bleacher creatures out there in right field a lot. There's one in left. Strike 2, snap throw down the third. Adler back in time. The pitch. Foul down the third baseline. She got a hold of that, but a little too early. As my dad used to say, if someone hit the ball really well, they got a hold of that one. 1-2 the count, pitch in the dirt. Skips away, but not far enough. As I told you, there's not an awful lot of space between the home plate and the backstop. It's got to skip. Olivia Schreiner is in left. And another strikeout for Chloe Tim. 2 strikeouts here in the 7th, brings up the top of the order. And Kate Casperson, who's 1 for 4 in the afternoon. Leadoff double, and since then has popped up or flown out. So Olivia Schreiner in left for Spencer. That pitch in the dirt, skips away. Runner's going to come in and score, and she does. Adler takes advantage of the wild pitch and makes it 11-0 here in the top of the 7th. Izzy Holtz now at third. Ashley Weiler at second. And the count is 1-1 to Kate Casperson. And that's fouled out of play. Chloe Tim in her first inning of relief here of starter Berkeley, Ireland. Chloe, a freshman. Future pitching for Spencer for next year. Pitch high. Izzy Holtz aggressive on the bases at third. Ashley Weiler at second. And Kate Casperson awaits the pitch. And it's low for a ball. Had a nice chat with her dad last night at that team gathering after the game. He's the head of Parks and Rec in Marshfield. High fly ball, center field. And that will end the inning. 2 runs come in for Columbus. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It's 11-0 Dons. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShudsDelivered.com.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream. All served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield, is your local Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. They have it all, including farm tractors and the best-selling and #1 rated in durability and owner experience Kubota compact do-it-all tractors. And don't forget the versatile Kubota RTV utility vehicles, along with Kubota zero-turn mowers for the best lawn care equipment. Get them all at Chili Implement. Chili Implement is open Monday through Saturday. Call us or visit our website at chiliimplement.com.
Oh. You're supposed to guard that. One of the Columbus fans that always likes to say hello, he stepped in and said, I think something, one of the foul balls hit your car. And I got a little nervous, and it's like, wait a minute. We're good. We're all good. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Spencer Rockets, it'll be Emma Schultz, Danielle Sobak, and Keely Shue, the 4, 5, 6 hitters in the lineup for Coach Brostowitz. 3rd inning of relief here for Akusio Yaboa starter Abby Wojcik. 4 innings, a hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, did not allow a run. And Danielle Sobak, the DP, a walk and a strikeout on the afternoon. The windup and the pitch. Strike call. 2 more games for sure left for Columbus. They will be playing Nakusa next Monday, and they are playing Rib Lake, I believe, on Saturday. Wow, good defense by Callie Bell. Line shot right into the glove by Schultz and caught for the out. One down brings up Keely Shue. Shue flew out the center and popped up to Izzy Holtz at second. Fouls that one off. Evens the count at 1-1. Berkeley, Ireland on deck. We'll see if they have a different batter for her here in the 7th. Number 6 hitter, Keely Shue. Keely's had a couple of nice catches out in right field on defense this afternoon. That pitch outside. 3-1 count now to Shue. Yaboa gets set. The windup and the pitch. Strike call. Full count now to Keely Shue with 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th for Spencer. The pitch. Foul back. Spencer's got a very nice facility here for softball. Where you see the dome, that's where their other softball diamond used to be, and they just moved it down here when the dome was built in that spot. Full count. The pitch. Down on strikes goes Shu. That's another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Last chance here for Spencer. 2 down. Make sure I can't see who the batter is. I want to double check. It's number 11. And this is Olivia Schreiner, the freshman, who came in to play left. Swing and a miss. Count even at a ball and a strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. That pitch high. So a couple games left for Columbus. Not sure how many are left for Spencer. I know that Coach Brostowitz said that they will have another game against Owen Withey coming up. And that's inside and low for a ball. Count now 3-1. Popped up, fly ball, center field. Spada calls for it and makes the catch, and that will end the game as the Columbus Dons collect the 11-0 victory over the Spencer Rockets here in Spencer. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Cafflagraviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Okay. Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of High School Softball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Columbus Dons finished the season in the Eastern Clover Belt with a perfect 12-0 record as they defeat Spencer here 11-0. Let's look at the scorebook here. Leading hitters for Spencer, and not too many, no offense meant, because the Columbus pitching really shut down their bats. Hannah Schreiner was 1 for 2, and that's about it. They only threw only one hit given up the entire game by Columbus pitching. We look at the hitting for the Columbus Dons. 3 for 4 for Abby Wojcik. She had a very good game with the bat this afternoon and in the circle. We'll get to her in a moment. Shelby Spada was 1 for 2 with a sac fly. Akusia Yaboa was 2 for 3 in this afternoon. Ashley Weiler was 1 for 4. Kylie Lingford was 2 for 4 in the afternoon. No home runs, but here's the scoring breakdown for Columbus. They had 6 in the first, 3 in the fourth, and 2 in the seventh for the Dons as far as scoring. Pitching, Berkeley Ireland threw 6 innings for Spencer, 11 hits, 1 walk. 1 strikeout, 9 runs given up. She had a rough first inning. She gave up hits to the first 6 batters and then settled down and got the next 14 batters out in a row and then gave up 3 runs in the fourth. 2 runs given up by Chloe Tim, who came in relief in the 7th inning. She gave up 1 hit, walked 2, struck out 2, and had 2 runs come in on her time in the circle. Pitching for Columbus, Abby Wojcik got the win. 4 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, no runs given up. And Akusia Yaboa pitched the final 3 innings, came in the 5th. No hits, 1 walk, struck out 3. A 1-hitter for Columbus Dons pitching this afternoon here from Spencer High School. We're awaiting the Dons to come on over to put somebody in the house and get a quick interview. Ruth Walsh, my awesome expert producer up in the booth this afternoon. It's kind of nice to have a producer. I'm used to doing it by myself, and you got to multitask, and you always got to remember to do all these other things, and it's kind of nice to like, whew. So we'll just wait a minute. Thanks for your patience.
Watch the rebroadcast. Boy, you stood there with my fingers on.
Yeah, scared me too.
I bet. I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
Where's the glove stick?
Yeah, right, my glove right here.
And so you got it right up in front of your face.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
Oh, you girls played well.
Thank you.
You're there.
I got to do an interview yet. Okay. You do your voodoo. You do.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go with downwind. All ladies. Back here with Kate Casperson and Abby Wilczek. What's it feel to have an undefeated season in the Clover Belt East?
Well, 2 years in a row, so it's feeling pretty good, and hopefully we can keep this streak going into our playoffs.
You've been playing an awful lot of softball lately.
Yeah, it's been a really busy week, but we need these games.
How many games do you have left in regular season?
3, 4? 3 or 4.
Okay. Getting to Abby real quickly here. Abby pitched a one-hitter today, and at the bat, you've been really hitting well. 3 for 4 this afternoon. What's going on?
Just really been working hard and putting in the effort.
You two look really fried. No offense. I mean, you look really tired, so we'll quickly put you in the house and we'll get you on your way.
I'm Abby Wojcik.
And I'm Caitlin Casperson.
And we're in the house.
Thank you, miss.
Thank you.
You bet. Get a quick interview here of Coach Troy Zimmerman, and I know I'm heading off to Civic Band practice. Well, Coach, real quick, congratulations on another conference title and undefeated. Is this 2 years in a row?
Yeah, 2 years in a row undefeated, so it feels good. Girls work hard and they earned it. It's all on them. Yeah.
We're looking ahead. We were chatting before about the seating for tomorrow. What are your thoughts on that, real quickly, if you care to share?
I'm looking at Athens on Thursday night. That's all I'm looking at right now. I don't want to talk about playoffs because we still have 3 games left to go.
Okay. Give us a schedule in quick.
So then we got Athens, and then we got Nakusa and Rib Lake next week.
Okay. I should be there for Nakusa on Monday.
Yep.
So, all right.
Yep.
All right. Well, congratulations. I got to get to band practice.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Thanks, Troy.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
You bet. 11-0 win here in 7 innings for the Columbus Dons as they complete a undefeated season to win the Clover Belt Conference title. They will play Athens and Rib Lake and Nakusa with 3 games left. And stay tuned for placements for seeding coming up for the playoffs, which start a week from Thursday already. WIAA tournament will start next Thursday, the 22nd. For my outstanding producer, Ruth Walsh, this is Joe Anderson saying thanks for watching. Again, final score here from Spencer, Columbus 11, Spencer nothing.